Okay, it's gonna be one of those days. Today is Tutorial Tuesday. We are going to head downstairs and gonna go pick out our makeup for today. We're gonna figure out what exactly we're gonna be doing. You're gonna hear a lot of sniffles. I apologize, my allergies are so bad today. This is just my life for the next couple weeks, so let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start off with primer, because that's kind of a one. One of you guys mentioned that I should probably start using this again, and I completely forgot about it. This is the Liquid Powder Oil Balancing Serum. I can't talk. Let's move into foundation. I kind of want to keep it a little bit lighter. Where is it? But there is one that I did want to use. Where was it? Oh, this one. The Nude Illusion. I do like the formula of this. This is a little dark, so just in case, I will pull in a little bit of my, not UMA. I need something a little bit more matte. I think I'm going to pull it in with my Colourpop because this does run a little bit lighter on me, so maybe I can make a combo out of that. Dive up here really quickly because I do want to grab mascaras really quickly. I'm going to grab the new Exhibitionist. Well, it's not new, but this is actually from a subscriber. I love it. It's so cute. I need something to set my face, so I might want to go in with the Hello Happy. It's been a while since I've used the Hello Happy, so let's take the Hello Happy foundation. Oh, you know what? I have the Pat McGrath that's in my Shop My Stash. Let me go ahead and I'll talk about that in my bag. I have some stuff for underneath my eyes, so I'll just use whatever's in my bag. For my bronzer, I also want to pull in something older. Let's pull in this bad boy, the Park Avenue Princess Palette for my bronzer, and then for blush. Oh wait, these are bronzer palettes. Maybe I should dive in here for a bronzer palette. What about the Tarte Glow? Maybe I should take that. I'll try that. Does it have, I think it has a highlighter in here too that I can just try to use all together. Yeah, we'll just use that today. The only thing I think I need then is a blush, right? I do want to go in with this one. I found this one when I was doing my highlighter declutter. This is the Smashbox palette. So that's the blush palette I've had, and it was in my highlighter drawer, and I completely forgot about it. Such a beautiful shades. So let's try it out. I want to see and make sure it still works because it's been a long time since I've used it. But the week before, we did a look using the Jewel Tone palette. So that means that we would be on this palette section, right? We're not on this section. We're past it. I can tell you though that when we come back to this section, I'm going to be playing with the Urban Decay Born to Run because I've gotten so many requests to do it. So that is my next one from this section that we will be doing. But last video we did the Chocolate Bar Gold palette. So we're going to now move into here. Ooh, should we do some Lorac? I've got some Lorac back here. Maybe we should do Lorac. The Balm in here, Makeup Geek, Huda Beauty. We did Huda Beauty last time we were in here, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so it's between this palette. I've got the Persona palette here too that I thought would be really fun to play with. I want to do the Lorac palette because I do know that they still make this palette. I actually just saw them promoting it like not very long ago on Instagram. So I think I want to do that, but just in case I need something a little bit more fun, let's go up to the glitters because I haven't gone into this section quite a while. Oh, what about this one? This is the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder, number 15. Remember when Jaclyn Hill like raved about that? I got Max Tan Pigment. Oh, Max Blue Brown. So I'm gonna grab these two because I'm not fully sold on which one I want to do. Let's go ahead and grab these two just in case I wanted to add something fun for the lid. You guys could probably hear a fan going on. It is like the one thing that keeps my allergies from like going away. So I'm sorry if you have any background noise. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with the face, I believe is what I want to do. Yeah, we're gonna start off with the face. So the first thing I picked out for the primer is the Farsali Liquid Gold Oil Balancing Serum. This one I do remember can work, but you have to be very light with it. Like you don't need a lot. I'm just going to kind of dab it right into place. I'm going to go ahead and prime the skin. I think today I'm just going to use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist, and I'm just going to use this for my entire face. I have one kid upstairs on a Zoom call doing homework. I've got one right here doing homework also. This is just my life. One more week, you guys. One more week and they are out of school and it will be just as difficult. So I did pick out two foundations. I picked out the Wonder Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation, and then I also picked out the Colourpop No Filter. So my plan today was just to go in with the two foundations, and I just really want to do something more lighter as far as like the skin goes. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal really quickly because this definitely needs a little bit more coverage. Those little volcanoes right there are the three that I'm going to conceal before I apply foundation. The only thing I don't like about this is the bottle, like the way it's packaged. This Nude Illusion, I've used it before and I really do like it just because it's super light. Oh! As I was saying, before I was injured, I don't like this thing. This thing don't like me either because of the packaging. That's all it is. Like, it just leaks all the time if you don't close it correctly. And then when you pull it out, you gotta be careful. And, you know, my dumb ass decided to wear, you know, white today. I got a lot of questions about this. A lot of people are asking me like what I was using for the brush and stuff, and yeah, this is what I use. It must have gotten jammed to the back of my drawer because I came across it when I was cleaning everything out. So I kind of feel bad because I think the brand sent it to me a while ago and I just never really got to it. I do like it. I went online to see how much it costs because I would definitely recommend getting another one. And I think it was like 30 bucks. So it's not super inexpensive. It's not like inexpensive, but it's not expensive. I guess it depends on what you consider to be expensive for a foundation brush. It gives me that same finish as like the Sigma F80 brush, and I like them both. So now that I have that on really quickly, I do want to go in with a little bit of this multi-use concealer. This is the Born This Way in the shade Warm Sand. I just want to put a little bit here and a little bit here to warm up my skin. I'm just trying to make do with what I have right now. Probably not the perfect shade for bronzer on me, but it works. I actually just ordered the cream bronzer from Fenty Beauty. You guys, I'm super excited about it. I'm like trying to get on board with the whole cream products. I'm not like super sold on the cream blush yet, but the cream bronzer, I'm definitely like getting there. The only issue I have is that I feel like with some cream bronzers, right in this area, because I still have like pigmentation and stuff, I feel like it pulls up on my foundation, and then like you can see all the spots. So I haven't really used it to do right here. I've only been using it to you know, kind of bronze up my forehead. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. This is the Boing concealer, yeah. And I'm going to take a little bit of the Stay Naked concealer by Urban Decay because this one's just a little too bright for me. Put a little bit underneath my eyes. And I'm also going to use that to conceal on my lids as well. I was hoping by the time I got done with my brows that my foundation would be set. So we're definitely going to have to set this, otherwise I'm going to be a greasy mess in a few hours. I'm going to be setting it with the Too Faced Peach Perfect. This is the loose mattifying powder. It's what I pulled out from my Shop My Stash. And I'm going to be taking an Alamar brightening brush. And I'm also going to use that to set right in the center of my forehead. I also want to take the Pat McGrath. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Under Eye Powder. That's a lot. I picked up the shade Medium. I'm not sure exactly if I care for it or not. I don't know if maybe it's because I got the shade Medium, it's too dark, but I tried using it to set my concealer with it, and it like looked terrible. Like, it was too dark, it changed the color of my concealer. So what I do is I have found the only way to use this is after I go in with a powder. That could be exactly how you use it, and I've been doing it wrong the entire time. I don't know that I see that big of a difference. Right now, just after using it a couple of times, it's not really something I care for a whole lot. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with Benefit's Hello Happy Foundation in number 5. Diving into the Tarteist Pro Glow, I'm going to be going in with the shade Sculpt, and I'm going to be taking it on a Japanesque brush. This is one that I picked up at TJ Maxx. Definitely do think you could still get Japanesque brushes at Ulta, but don't get them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, any of those like discount stores. They are at least half the price, and they are so good, you guys. It's the one thing I miss about Marshall's and TJ Maxx is all that good makeup. I want to go, but I don't want to go just because I'm like, oh, I want to wait till like that craze dies down. but I miss it so much. I'm going to dive into my Smashbox. This is the LA Lights Blush and Highlight Palette in Malibu Berry. And it's called True Berry, which is more of like a baby doll pink. I'm just going to go ahead, highlight just a little bit. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. But I do want to take a little bit and put it like right here on my brow bone and then my inner corner, because I just like the way that this color looks. I think I'm going to retitle this video, How to Look Good with Bad Allergies. We are diving into the Lorac Pro Mega 3 palette. Did you guys see their new launch that they just came out with? They're coming out with a bunch of new things. And there is a clear gloss in there that I really want. I mean, I don't need to spend that much money on a clear gloss, but I'm like, ooh, clear gloss. I'm down for that. Let's start off with the shade Tan. And I'm going to buff that on the outer corner. And I like to start by keeping my eye open just so I can kind of gauge how high I want this color. And then once I kind of get the, you know, the height of it, then I can close my eye and work on the outer corner. I'm also going to drag that shade underneath my lower lash line as well, just to blend it all together. I'm going to take the shade Bark, and I'm going to take it on a Morphe M209, and I'm going to kind of angle it and then follow my crease area. And I like this brush too because it's a little bit fluffier, so it's definitely going to diffuse the color, so it's not going to be as intense. Now that I have that just kind of shaped where I want it, I'm going to go in with Bark again, but this time I'm going to take a little bit of a stiffer brush, and I'm going to be taking it on the Sigma E25 blending brush. So if you can see it, I kind of have it angled right here. Take a little bit of a smaller brush and jet black, and I'm going to dust that kind of along my lash line. Okay, I'm getting through this, you guys. I'm going to push myself to get through this, no matter how red my eyes are. I think it's blended out. Honestly, my eyes are so foggy right now that I think it's blended out, but you guys tell me how it looks. I mean, for right now, this is the best it's going to work. So I do want to kind of cut the crease. I'm going to be going in with the NARS number 1. This is Chantilly. This is their complete concealer in a pot. And I'm going to use this to cut out my lid shade just to add the color, because I do want to go in with that Starlit powder from Makeup Forever, and I think it's going to need like a really good tacky base. So let's go ahead and cut the crease. All right, now that we have that on, let's go ahead and go in with the star of the show. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Just like that. So it should look something like that. What am I doing? I thought I was using my mirror and I was using my phone the entire time. Yes, I've got a tissue stuck in my nose in between filming. But I'm going to apply mascara on my top lashes and my bottom lashes, but I'm going to keep it bare this time. Here the last couple of days, I definitely feel like I have been doing more of a like bare lower lash line, and it looks so good. And I got the idea, well, I used to do it, but one of the people that triggered me to do it, because she was talking about doing it a lot more and she loves it too, I think it was Jessica Braun. I don't know. We'll try it first and see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, then I can always add color underneath. But I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and we'll apply some mascara. So we are going to definitely curl the top lash lines a little bit more, because I may have applied maybe 1 or 2 extra coats, so it's kind of pushing it downward. But we're going to go ahead and just finish off with the lips. So there is a lip combo that I've been using here recently from my newest Shop My Stash that I want to use today. So I'm going to take this MAC and Selena collection. This is the Entre a Mi Mundo. I'm going to outline my lips using it. I'm going to be taking these Wet n Wild matte lipsticks. This is in the shade Never Nude. You have to be careful with these lipsticks because these matte ones, they are really matte and they're not super creamy. So I find that I don't like the way that they look alone, because they give you that butthole effect right here in the center. So I have to apply like some sort of a gloss on top of it. So you can see, for me, this is just a little too light. So what I go in with is, it's kind of obvious. I'm going to go in with the Kaja. This is their lip gloss stick in Heartmelter. You guys know it's like one of my favorites. And so it is going to change the color of the lipstick a little bit more, but it definitely helps prevent that like butthole appearance on your lips after a while. Lastly, of course, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Halo Glow Setting Powder by e.l.f. This is a staple in my collection. I can't live without it. And I'm just going to buff that everywhere. Need I say more? Need I say more? One more curl for each lash, and we're good to go. If you guys managed to stay all the way to the very end with me sniffling and stuff, kudos to you guys. Thank you guys all so much for powering through this video with me. I'm going to tell you right now, it was very, very difficult. There's only been like a handful of times that I remember like being sick and filming, and this is definitely going to go out in the books for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking around to my Tuesday tutorials. If you guys didn't know, I do this series every Tuesday, except last Tuesday. I completely forgot, but on Tuesdays we do a Throwback Tuesday tutorial. So if you guys didn't know that, I will have the playlist linked down below, but I will go ahead and put my last two throwback tutorials right here if you guys want to check it out. It's just something I really have been enjoying, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I do. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I do. If you guys are new to my channel, I hope you guys will stick around and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys all in my next video, and I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.